In this lecture, we're going to focus on the advanced features of ChartJS for the line chart. Right now, as you can see on our chart, it just does not look appealing. I don't like that the filler is covering the first line at the back. And you can see right now that the color is nice. However, this does not look anymore. It should be all transparent. And secondly, we see here that the X's are hard to read. This is not good. You see it blends in. This is our target. This is very easy to read and very clear. And this is where we stand right now. And you can see where we stand is just not appealing. So how to do this? Well, to open up the advanced features that we already did in the previous lecture, we need to know which commands are available. Luckily, chart.js offers them all in one location. So that saves us a lot of time to figuring out ourselves. So you go to this and then you select in the documentation. You click on documentation, and once you did that, you search for the line chart and you look for the chart options. You click on chart options and you can see there's an entire list of all options that are available. So I'm going to start step by step, and if you look here down right now, I see immediately the data set fill. So we're going to remove the dataset fill because right now it is a filler, but the filler is so absolute that it's not transparent. But we want to remove it so it does not display at all. So how to do this? Let's go to our document and we go down here. We see here the variable line options. So this is ready. So let's put in some commands. Well, very easy. We can type in here right now dataset fill colon. You can type in here false, comma. So we save this and let's look what happens. So if we refresh right now, you can see instantly the chart is getting far more visual and you can see the lines now. So that means we are on the right track. Of course, we want some more. Let's start and focus on a few things. And next is let's focus on the point dot radius. The reason why is we want to make the point dot radius a bit bigger. Point dot, please pay attention on the capital letter. You can see here the dot has a capital letter D. We type in radius colon, and right now it is 4. I would suggest 7 comma. What more do we want to do? We want to increase also the stroke width of the point. So what that really means is very easy. So if we look in on a chart right now, what is the stroke width of a point? So you can see our point has a circle around it, a white line. This is what you can say the border of the point. So we want to increase that as well. How to do that? Well, very easy. So right now we already changed the inner part. That will be bigger if we save it. But now we'll also change the outer part. So what do you call that? Well, very easy. We call this the point dot stroke width. And we select this as option number 3, comma. And finally, what we want to do is we want to put in the stroke of the line stroke. So how to do that? Well, very easy. If you look in here, let's search for it. The data set stroke. As you can see in here, so data set capital letter as stroke. Oh, that is stroke, and then width. Don't forget the width. Colon, space between the colon. Yes. We can type in here 5, comma. Once you did that, you can see that there's a lot of options here. And there's even the legend option, which is the most complicated one. But there's a far more easier way to do it. And I will explain to you that later on. But you can see in here, because this is the last value, we will remove the comma of the last value. So we save this and let's see what happens. Probably we have fixed most of it. So we refresh and there you are. You can see right now the lines are getting thicker and the stroke is really visible. But of course we need to put in the strong side of the axis. So we're going to focus on that in the next lecture, we're going to focus on that, and we're going to remove these lines here, the grid lines. So do this first, and then after that we're going to focus on the next part of the advanced features.